many of you believe that? This storm was sent for Jonah. And we see God use this method of correction many times in the Bible. Not necessarily the storm, but listen to this. Y'all remember this story? Jacob's deception was followed by the deception of his father-in-law. Jacob had deceived his father-in-law, right? But what Jacob didn't know, he thought he was marrying the pretty one. And his father-in-law had deceived him with the ugly one, and Jacob had to end up working 7 more years to get the one he wanted. Right? Right or wrong? Jacob deceived his father-in-law, and then his father-in-law deceived him. Right? What about Samson? Samson lost his eyes and spent the rest of his days pushing a grindstone like a donkey because of his pride that we talked about this morning, right? What is the opposite of pride? I would say being what Samson ended up, right? The strongest man in the world, having your eyes poked out, treading like an ox or a donkey. Judges 16, 18 through 21, when Delilah saw that he had told her all his heart, she sent and called for the lords of the Philistines, saying, "Come up once more, for he has told me all his heart." There's a moral to that story, gentlemen. So the lords of the Philistines came up to her and brought the money in their hand, and she lulled him to sleep on her knees. "Go to sleep, baby. It's okay. Just lay down here in my lap. It's going to be okay." And called for a man and had him shave off the 7 locks of his head. Then she began to torment, and his strength left him. Now, I won't read the last 2 verses, but God, if you have drifted away from God or you have made a choice to disobey God, He will send a storm into your life. How we say it in the New Testament is this: He will convict you. When God's people, when we sin, the Holy Spirit convicts us of it immediately. And it's incumbent upon us to get that taken care of. And each time we let that go by, then we start drifting like you're in the ocean, further and further away from the shore.